Well, here at the Cairns Jockey Club, there may have only been 4 races, but plenty of excitement, especially for one little girl who dominated the day. Emily Cass nearly rode the card. She rode 3 winners in a second and was beaten in that race by a half a neck. Let's have a look at the races for Emily Cass's big day out.
Bacone Super IGA, and they're off. Regal Roth won the start. Red Shawl going quickly now to assume the leading role and takes it up. Red Shawl toward the 1200. Great Pretender whips across now to get to second, and they were followed then by Regal Roth making ground with Our Recipe. Down on the inside then Phantom Socks, and just back behind them Short Term and Cut and Polish is last of all. Red Shawl the leader at the 1000, led clearly by about a length and a half. In second placing Great Pretender, and then a couple of lengths away came Our Recipe. Back behind them Regal Roth, and they were followed by Short Term, and a length and a half back then came Phantom Socks, and the last one is Cut and Polish. They go over the crossing at the 700 metre mark, and Red Shawl has now been joined by Great Pretender. Emily Cass goes up on the outside. Couple of lengths away stalking them is Our Recipe, and they were followed back behind them by Phantom Socks, who's now off and running. They were followed also behind them, then came Regal Roth. Short Term getting a block for a run there and just dropping off a little, and Cut and Polish is going for the inside rail. They come to the corner. Great Pretender and Emily Cass straightened up about 3/4 to Red Shawl. Short Term is trying to run on, and they were followed by Phantom Socks. Great Pretender at the 150 though. Out in front at the moment from Short Term, trying hard. It's Great Pretender in front. Short Term is trying hard. Short Term coming at Great Pretender. Great Pretender hangs on. Great Pretender's got home from Short Term in a photo. Third will be Cut and Polish, and they were followed by Regal Roth. Back behind them then came Phantom Socks, and Red Shawl just dropping out there, and one back behind it was Our Recipe. Great Pretender I think's hung on. Emily Cass, the big great, kept finding something near the line, and has been able to cling on. Short Term was charging, but the 5-year-old grey gelding by Oratorio out of Misty Woods for Mrs. B.M. Peckle, Miss J. Stock B. Rankin, Miss M. Shield, Miss T. D. Maunder, L. Powell, D. McCormack, and Mrs. P.J. Hinriches. Trevor Rowe, the trainer. Emily Cass, the rider. Great little ride. Moved up on the outside of Red Shawl, coming to the corner. Was able to get a little break on them, and that was good enough. Number 3, Short Term was second. Stevie Wilson. Testarossa, Poppet's Treasure, a 3-year-old gelding. S. Shepherd, Impetuous, D. Vass, El Gostolo, A. Payne, S. Ty, J. Thurlow, F. Anderson, Mrs. J. P. Davies, R. A. Dilger, R. Olsen, B. Schaefer, S. G. Schaefer, S. J. Herford, D. Bonanno, B. M. Imron, D. W. Hartman, and C. R. Snell. Steve Patiris at Innisfail, the trainer. Steve Wilson, the rider, and third is number 7, and that was Cut and Polish for Amanda Thompson. 137.62. Now the winning margin's a half a neck. Closer than I thought. A half a neck by 3/4. Time is 1:23.45. 1:23.45, and the numbers are 137.6, is it? 62. 137.62. A half a neck by 3/4, 1:23.45. Great Pretender, Emily Cass, just getting home over Short Term, Stevie Wilson. Down the mounting yard for presentation shortly for race number 1. My Sedirus goes in, the lights on, they're set to go. 9.50 the journey for Interline. And they're off and racing. And Need Finance away fast on the outside, and Mustang Jack is kicking up on the inside, and those two go together with Need Finance at the 800, probably about a neck in front. Just back behind them then Zahib, who's on the inside, and Kensington Star, the little filly, is on the outside. They start the bunch nice and tight and compact here at the 600 metre mark, and Need Finance is just in front of Mustang Jack, who's held together on the fence, and they were followed by Kensington Star, being pushed a little wide now as Zahib goes to make a run. Coming to the home corner, Emily Cass is on Need Finance in the red, just in front. Getting up on the inside though, Mustang Jack seems to be travelling well, and they were followed then under the whip behind them by Zahib, trying to run on into it, and then came the other filly by Furio, Kensington Star, Need Finance and Mustang Jack. They're settling down to fight it out. Need Finance, Mustang Jack, they hit the line. Oh, bob of the head, I don't know. Mustang Jack on the inside and Need Finance, a 4-horse field, and there's nothing in it. Third was Zahib, and then came the last one in, Kensington Star. What a finish. And it's a bob of the head, and I'm not too sure who got the bob in. What a great finish. Mustang Jack on the inside was fighting hard all the way up. Might have put its nose in front, but then the heads up, heads down, and I'll leave this for the camera. Great finish. Mustang Jack on the inside. Might have put the bob in. It has. Number one's got it. Mustang Jack. Manabu Kai got the bob right in on the line. Number 4, Need Finance, will be second. Number 2, Zahib will be third. Kensington Star fourth. A great finish. 1, 4, 2 and 3. 1, 4, 2, 3 the numbers. Number 1, Mustang Jack by Strategic from Shoved Out for Scott and Jackie Cooper. Trained by Scott Cooper and ridden by Manabu Kai. Number 1's got it. A lip to Need Finance, and a great finish. A 3-year-old filly by Sadiris from Harmonies. Trevor Rowe, Peter Rowe, Alan Rowe, E. Wakefield, J. Oliver and Mrs. H.T. Torpy. And third is 2 Zahib for Peter Rowe, Helen Rowe and Dan Cannon. Well, that'll give you a bit of a thrill, Dan. You've got a placing as well. And it wasn't a bad run by Zahib. It finished up third. Kensington Star, the little filly by Furio, has finished in fourth place. 1, 4, 2, 3, a nose, the winning margin. And a length between second and third in the time. Okay, so no time taken. The starting mechanism, the timer on the starter didn't operate, so no time taken on race number 2. But it's 1, 4, 2, 3, and a great finish. A nose, the winning margin. Mustang Jack, Manabu Kai, Scott and Jackie Cooper first in race number 2. So Panda Man moves in, the lights on, they're set to go. Hyra Hubby, Class B, 12.50 the journey, and they're off. Try Before Dubai and Monsoon Twister sort of dwelt a little at the start, and Willie Talk, but by golly, there's a race on here. Now coming out of the pack is Panda Man. So Panda Man went to the lead from Sunshiny Girl. Willie Talk now being restrained there and wanting to fight for its head is third at the moment, and going up around the outside of it there is Humpty Bumpty, which has lost the cap. They were followed by then Willie Talk, followed by Pink Stiletto, and Try Before Dubai is last of all. So Panda Man is out in front here, rolling by about a length in second, placing as Sunshiny Girl. and they were followed by Humpty Bumpty. Willie Talk is just behind them on the fence. Monsoon Twister is up on the outside. Then Pink Stiletto and Tribu before Dubai, who are about to make runs. 400 metres to go. They approach the home corner and held together. Panda Man for Emily Cass straightened up a length and a half. Sunshiny Girl is starting to run on gamely now. Humpty Bumpty is out of the pack, running on with Willie Talk. Then Monsoon Twister. They've got to get Panda Man. Emily Cass gives a little kick. It's got a length and a half in front. Panda Man. Sunshiny Girl can't pick it up. Panda Man all the way. Panda Man beat Sunshiny Girl, Humpty Bumpty, and then Willie Talk, followed by Pink Stiletto out wide. Then came Try Before Dubai, and the last one over the line was Monsoon Twister. All the way win for Emily Cass. Panda Man. Number 1, Panda Man. Ridden by Emily Cass, is a 4-year-old gelding by Hard Spun out of Kathleen Mary. Raced by W.G. Messingham, S.C. Messingham, John Piccone, Terry Braun, M. Bird, L. Bird, Mrs. T.L. Clark, Mrs. M. Moultram, Mrs. K.M. Fittick, I.G. Johnson, Cole Messingham, D. Byrne, Danielle Messingham, S. Samuel, L.M. Thompson, and the Far North Queensland Syndicate managed by P.M. Armstrong, and the Lob Syndicate managed by P.J. Finnegan. Stephen Messingham, Boogie the trainer, and Emily Cass was the rider. Number 1, Panda Man. Second, Sunshiny Girl, tried hard all the way, a chestnut mare by Change in the Weather from Quilcorsa. J. Amory and K. Zarmal, Jenna Amory at Innisfail the trainer, and the Manabu Kai was the rider. And third was number 4, which was Humpty Bumpty by Strategic from Bumptious for Lisa Donovan and R. Hoffman. Trained by Lisa Donovan at Tolga, ridden by Frank Edwards. 1, 3, 4. Officially 4th is number 2, and number 5 was 5th. A length by a head. And 1.1487. 114.87. 114.87. A length by a head. 13425. Well, that's good time for the 1250. Take that any day in a soft 6. 13425. A length by a head. 114.87 is the time. So Panda Man and Emily Cass took the lead, and it was never headed. Sunshiny Girl chased hard all the way, the little chestnut mare by Change in the Weather, and Humpty Bumpty, which is a 7-year-old mare by Strategic, ran home strongly. At least has got this horse going very well indeed, Humpty Bumpty. 1, 3, 4, 2 was officially 4th, Willie Talk, which wanted to reef and tear with Stevie Wilson all the way around, and number 5, Pink Stiletto, finished up in 5th placing. A length the winning margin ahead between 2nd and 3rd, 114.87. We're down to the mounting yard presentation shortly on race number 3. Humpty Bumpty. All set, off and racing. Cashed up bully on the inside for Nari Nelson, away well. Emily Cass takes Jumbo Rumbo to the lead, though, into a clear lead. And as they head toward the 1100 metre mark, Jumbo Rumbo makes play out in front here by about 2 or 3 lengths. 2 Perfect Tycoon is up on the extreme outside, 3 wide at the moment. They were followed then in the centre by Spirited Saint, and Cashed Up Bully, now just dropping out of it, is last of all. At the 800 metre mark and over the crossing they go, and it's Jumbo Rumbo and Emily Cass on their lonesome, led by 5. In second placing, Spirited Saint, 2 away, or nearly 3 lengths away then came Perfect Tycoon, and a length away last of all is Cashed Up Bully. They come to the 440, and she's just given this a little bit of a breather at the moment, Jumbo Rumbo. It's cruising. by about 4.5 to 5 lengths. Spirited Saint running second, and they were followed then by Perfect Tycoon and Cashed Up Bully to the outside trying to run on. But Emily Cass has a look around. She's on a little lonesome at the moment. She stokes up Jumbo Rumbo, and as it did here in the wet a couple of weeks ago, Jumbo Rumbo races away for Emily Cass. Opens up now 5, 6, 7, 8 lengths in front, and it'll win easily. Jumbo Rumbo first, and happy birthday to Glenda Martin. Second, or maybe Cashed Up Bully might have pipped Spirited Saint for replacing right on the line, and fourth to Perfect Tycoon. Well, happy birthday, Glenda. Jumbo Rumbo. Double for Scotty Cooper. And another winner for Emily Cass. And Emily riding in fine form. She's ridden 3 winners out of the 4 races and got done by a half a neck. Missed out on riding the card by a half a neck. I'll tell you what, she didn't make any bones about that. Jumbo Rumbo has absolutely bolted in. And Glenda Martin was cheering all the way to the happy birthday stalls. Number 1, Jumbo Rumbo, Emily Cass, Scott and Jackie Cooper. That's a double for Scott and Jackie today as well. Glenda Martin, Donnie Martin and Jay Oliver. Scotty Cooper at Cairns, Emily Cass. Number 5 will be second, and that's Cashed Up Bully. Got up to nab a second place on the line there for Nari Nelson. Bullmore Cashed Up Sally for Rick Nelson, G. Pepper. Rick Nelson and Innisfail, the trainer, Nari the rider. A long neck on the numbers 1, 5, 4. How many lengths? 8 lengths by a long neck. And a third goes to Spirited Saint for Frank Edwards, a long neck away third by Ballaspree from Simon for Sam Molino. And Frank Edwards, 1, 5, 4 and 2. 8 lengths by a long neck. 1:13.26 is it? 1:13.26, nothing wrong with that track. And that just proves this track is terrific. Oh, that's great. 154, 8 lengths by long neck. And 3 winners and a half neck second to Emily Cass. She's gone down by a half a neck from riding the card. Emily, needed a bit more vigour on Nude Finance. Never mind. She won't be worried. A good riding effort. 1, 5 and 4 be down in the mounting yard for presentation shortly.
Well, there you go. 3 winners and just missing out on riding the card by a half a neck in race 2 for Emily Cass. But a big day out for her and a big day for the Cairns Jockey Club. The track raced terrifically after all the rain we've had, so all looking good for the future for Cannon Park.